Hey, what's going on, man? This is Kane Frost, and today's discussion is gonna be why you are chasing a girl who values other guys who have no value. All right, so this is the thing here is, if you're talking to a girl, she has to be able to see the value inside you. If she doesn't, then it's more than likely she's seen other guys as well. And the thing about it is, she's going to be, involved with other guys that basically have no value. And what happens is, you're going to be giving your time to her, and she's not going to be seeing your value, and then she's not going to like that you're giving her all this attention and all this validation, and then she's going to be she's going to be chasing the guys who are not giving her that attention and that validation. But the problem is when she chases them and she catches them or whatever, she sleeps with them, she finds out they ain't shit. They got nothing going on. They got regular jobs. They got no purpose in life. They got no grind. If they do say they have a grind, then they're just grinding for somebody else's dreams. They don't have their own dreams. So the girl, what happens is she finds out that these guys are nothing, and then she comes back to you. Right? And then when she comes back to you, you're there waiting for her, with open arms, and you're going to be, giving her too much stuff away, basically for free. You're giving everything, giving her your time away for free. So she doesn't have to, work to see you. You're giving her no challenges to come at you at. So, if you're in this situation and you're talking to somebody, just understand that she's talking to other men as well. That's the first thing you got to get in your head, And if she's talking to other guys, why she's not going, and then you got to think to yourself, why is she not wanting to go out with you? You know what I'm saying? Like, let's say you've been talking to her for a while, text exchanges or whatever. Maybe you've seen her in person, but you haven't really set up any dates, or maybe you've gone out on one date, but you still haven't slept with her. She is dating other people, possibly sleeping other people, and those other people are not really giving her that attention, so that's why she's trying to search it over there, right? So here's the main thing the reason why I'm doing this video is because I want you to understand, do you really want a girl like that in your life? I know a lot of times you'd be thinking, man, if she just spent time with me, she would see I'm a great guy, and she would see all this value that I have and all this other stuff. You're trying to convince yourself that if she has all, if she just has this little bit of time with you, she's gonna be able to see this whole big change about you, and that may or may not be. It may not come to fruition. It may not come to reality, but the thing, like I said, is you got to ask yourself is, do you want to be involved with a girl who finds other men as valuable that have no value? You know what I'm saying? That's what you gotta register in your head, because if somehow she's now with you, you got to understand that this girl doesn't really know what value is. You know what I'm saying? Now, if she's young, anywhere between, let's say, 18 through 25 max, she can be still coachable, to understand what value is, and then you're going to have to be teaching her how to be a woman, pretty much. That's how you level her mind up. and make her understand, basically what her role is in life and how, what I'm saying, it's just, how she can help you out and all that stuff. But, that's what I'm saying is that if you don't see that, I need you to understand it. You need to be looking for that, because that's very important to find a quality woman. Because there's going to be some girls that have been ran through, and they're never going to be girlfriend material, wife material. They don't have that in them. And you might be chasing that, hoping to change that, because men are always these, like these project fixers. They can fix things, and you can fix her and turn her around and all this stuff. But most cases, those girls are unfixable, and so they're gonna be the types of girls, like I'm saying, they're chasing these guys and they have no value. They end up knocking them up. By the time they're 30, they got 2 kids, maybe from the same father, maybe from 2 different fathers, because they didn't find the value in those guys. They had no value. But now they're in their 30s, and now, what I'm saying, really, like a girl turns 26, 27, they start understanding more and more about life, But now, when they're getting that late in the age and they don't have no men providing for them, and now they have to take leadership roles, so now they step into their masculine, and now they got to work hard and do all, what I'm saying, they're stepping into the man's role, because now they got to provide for their children. And usually in those cases, most girls will stop working out, because they got to provide. They got to be in the man's position. And, they end up getting bigger, overweight, in the 30s. But they still think that if they're as good looking as they were in their 20s, and they still think that every guy wants them, and they'll be like, they want them, and they'll never really get another guy, because, they have 2 kids now. The next guy that comes in, he can be a stepfather up to a point. He can't really discipline the kids. There's a lot of things going on that he won't be able to do. And then the girl, it's going to be still masculine. She doesn't know how to get in her feminine side, but she's going to be more educated in the world. She's going to know what kind of guy she wants. But she made all those mistakes in the past. You know what I'm saying? So you got to understand, if that's the type of woman, you got to look at the women that you basically are attracted to, and you got to put the looks and beauty. If you just want to hook up with them, cool. But if you're trying to hook up with them and you see them long term, you gotta take the beauty out of the picture, and you gotta see them for who they are and what are they giving you in return, So if you're dealing with one of these girls and you're giving all your time, your energy up to her, and she's giving you nothing in return, is she really the right girl for you? What I'm saying is, like, you're going and you're setting up all the dates, you're going out to see her and stuff. Is she ever, calling to check up on you? Is she ever coming over your house? She ever wanted to, take you out or suggest anything like that? Is it 50-50, or is it just all you? Because if it's just all you, it ain't gonna work out. It might be working out for now, but even if you force her to get in a relationship, you're the one that brings up the relationship, it's not gonna work out, because eventually, she's gonna go and in search. She's never gonna see the value in you when you do that, because you're lowering your your standards, your self-worth. You didn't really let her decide on the relationship to get with you. You're the one insisting on it. You're the one suggesting, really subconsciously, that you can't get better than her. So you're in fear of losing her. So you're asking for the relationship, and eventually you're gonna be chasing her all the time for validation, and because you're gonna be insecure about yourself, your life, and being with her. You're gonna be constantly in fear, wondering, why she's with you and all that kind of stuff, you know. So, you know, it's the girl, to sum this up, the girl has to see the value within you for you to be dealing with her and for you to even be taking her seriously. Because if, like I said, if she's not finding, she's not, you know what I'm saying, if she's not looking at you as that valuable man, you know, do you really want to be with her? You know? And why chase a girl that finds other men that have no value? What does that tell you about you? You know what I'm saying? You're chasing somebody that sees other people who she thinks that are better than you, who have nothing going on. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, she'll get this information later on when she's older and reflect upon life and look back and go, wow, I really missed out on a good guy, you know. But that's her lesson to learn, you know. That's your gift to her as her lesson. You got to move on. You can't just stick around like that for her anymore. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I hope this reaches out to you. If you are involved with somebody and she's not giving anything back, it's you. It should be, you know, the women. It really should be like, you know, the girl should be contacting you as much as her, but really it should be more of her contacting you. But if you feel it, you know, in your head and your emotions and all this stuff, that you're doing a little bit too much, then you should know who is in leadership in that relationship, and you know what I'm saying, who is more valuable in that relationship. Because if you're doing all the texting, all the meeting up, all the stuff, she has more value than you. She doesn't see the value in you. You see the value in her, even though you don't think you do. That's what you're sending the message off to her. You know what I'm saying? So she's never going to respect you. And if a girl never respects you, she will never be in love with you. You know what I'm saying? She's always going to go out and be looking for elsewhere. All right, man, if you like this video, please hit the like button and also subscribe to my channel. My book is Be the Fire in Her Eyes. It is on Amazon and on Barnes & Noble. All right, man, this is Kayne Frost. I'm going to be signing out. Till the next time, man, rock on. And as always, peace.
Sometimes I feel like gravity has